The New York Jets just won their third game of the season in very ugly fashion, while the Eagles are coming off of a very ugly loss to the Giants. Hey, I'm your host, Drew Jets, and do the New York Jets get their first win in franchise history against the Eagles? Find out in today's video. So Philadelphia only scored 7 points against the Giants' 27th ranked defense in the NFL. It was a very ugly performance, and quarterback Jalen Hurts threw 3 interceptions and was sacked 2 times in the game as well. But despite their performance last week against the Giants, the Eagles' offense is actually pretty solid. I mean, before they played the G-Men, they scored 40 points against the Saints, and the running game is the best in the NFL. I mean, they have ran for more yards than any other team in the NFL, and they average more rushing yards per game than any other team in the NFL as well. So this Eagles rushing attack is legit, and the Jets have not done a good job of stopping rushing attacks this season as well. So I do think we will struggle when it comes to stopping the Eagles' ground game. Now, Jalen Hurts, who is the Eagles' leading rusher this season, is going to be a pocket passer this week. I mean, he has a sore ankle, so he's not going to be able to move around and scramble out of the pocket like he's used to doing. So he's not going to be on his A game this week, and hopefully the New York Jets take advantage of that fact and just abuse the line of scrimmage. But sadly, I really don't think it happens because we really haven't proved that we can do that consistently this year. I mean, we did it last week against the Texans, but the running game is one of the worst in the NFL, so I do think the Eagles will find some ground game success this week. And what about stopping them in the pass game? I mean, as I said earlier, Jalen Hurts is not going to be on his A game this week, and the New York Jets have to take advantage of that. We need to blitz whenever they're passing. We need to get in there and sack Jalen Hurts. I mean, the defensive line looked amazing against the Texans last week, but then at the same time, the Texans' offensive line is terrible. Philadelphia actually has a decent O-line. So the New York Jets have just got to bring pressure on Jalen Hurts and Bryce Hall to put Devontae Smith on an island, because that is their best receiver. Jalen Reagor, not very good. Quez Watkins, I mean, he showed up in a couple games this year, but is he really a threat? No, so Devontae Smith has got to be on an island this game, and we have to bring pressure on Jalen Hurts if we want to stop him in the passing game, and I do think we do a pretty solid job of that. Now, how is our own offense going to do this week? I mean, look, Zach Wilson, he's thrown 10 interceptions in 7 games. Philadelphia is one of the best secondaries in the NFL, so he's got to play conservative this season. He hasn't done that all year, and is he going to stop this week? I have no idea. I mean, last week against the Texans, he threw an interception, although that interception wasn't off of a deep ball, but he really didn't play good football. He made some terrible mistakes. He played hero ball too much, and he can't do that against the Eagles, because if you test their secondary, you're most likely going to be intercepted. Now, I mean, if you have Elijah Moore open 30 yards down the field, then by all means throw it to him, but I mean, if you don't have Elijah Moore or any other receiver open down the field, don't test their secondary. Find your receiver open on the slant. Find your receiver open in the flats. I want to see Zach Wilson play a very conservative way this game. I want to see him play very boring and bland football. Don't want to see him playing hero ball. Only time I want to see him throwing it down the field is if he has an absolutely open receiver. So Zach Wilson needs to take a conservative route in this game. Does he do that? Probably not, because he's used to playing the hero ball, but we're just going to have to wait and see on Sunday if he decides to take my advice. Now, what about the running game? We had a lot of success last week against the Texans, but they also have a terrible running defense. Philadelphia's isn't amazing, but it's also not terrible either. They kind of have a middle-of-the-pack running defense. So I don't think we have the same success we had on the ground last week. I don't think the offense is going to be able to rack up crazy amount of points or a crazy amount of yards. And I do think the New York Jets lose this game. I see the New York Jets losing this game. I have a weird score for you. 22-13. Well, that's all I got for you guys today. If you ended up enjoying this video, let me know by hitting the subscribe and like button. I am on the road to 1,000 subscribers, and obviously, the best way to see me accomplish that goal is by hitting the free subscribe button. If you want more content from me, check me out on Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok. I'm very active on my Twitter. I'm going to start posting a lot of Jets comedy videos and some snippets of my videos onto my TikTok as well. So make sure you guys give that a follow. And comment down below if you are going to the Jets-Eagles game this Sunday. We are going to be wearing black. Hopefully, it's another one. Hopefully, we are 2-0 in black this year. But anyway, that's all I got for you guys today. I'm your host, Drew, signing off for now. See you later. Peace.